Hi, my name is Charlotte and I'm a brand ambassador for docrafts, and today I'm going to show you how to make a fun spring floral wreath scrapbook layout. I'm going to start with a scrapbook page 12 by 12 from the Freshly Cut Flowers collection, and I've chosen one of the orange papers because they're really pretty, but as you'll see they also have the outlines of the flowers on there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of the paper flowers from the range to actually make up a circle on my page. Now the best way to do this is I've already picked my picture of my daughter there, and a good tip for when you're doing scrapbooking is if you have any alphabet thickers to put them on a piece of acetate, because then you can move them around the page and work out exactly where you want them. So once you've got it in place, what you might want to do with a pencil is just do a few little marks just around to see where you want everything, and then these would just be covered up when you're actually doing the flowers. So now when I take those away, you'll see that I've got my 4 little marks still. So one of the great things from the new range is these paper flowers. They come in a pack of 32 and they're all different shapes and sizes. And as you can see, you can also bend them up. So if you wanted to make a little bouquet or something, you could. And what I've done is I just lay them out to see how exactly I wanted them. And I'm going to show you a different couple of ways to do them. So I'm also going to use some of the flower stickers, and these are so pretty. I think there's loads in the pack and they're all different shapes and different types of flowers as well. So I'm going to pick a couple there, and I'm just going to go about. You don't have to plan this page, it's one of those ones that just comes together. So once you've got your sticker and you know where your flowers are going to be, you can just pop them behind. And this just gives it a little bit of added dimension to your page as well. So, as with any stickers, they just take a little bit to get there. I'm just going to stick them in the background, and I'll put this one aside for a second. Now, with the flowers, there's 2 ways you can do it. I've found that one of the ways I like to do is use the 3D foam dots to get a little bit of dimension into my page as well. So you can see that one's just going to stick out, and then maybe with this one, I'll use a little bit of double-sided tape. And you just work your way around in a circle, trying different things, move it about. You can lay out your whole spread if you wanted to, or just do them individually. But the yellow goes really well with everything in the different pack. So as you can see, I'm just popping them in. And this one, I'm just going to show you a different trick. So I'm going to get my board here, my healing mat. Let's just pop it there. I'm going to get my screw hole punch, and I'm going to get a pack of the brads. And if you pick one of the different colours, I think we'll go for a green here. And you just, with the smallest punch available, you just pop it in the centre. Press down so you've got your hole. And then what you're going to do is you just pop your brad through and do it up the other side. And see, that gives a lovely effect. So even though the flowers are the same, you've got a different effect on it. So now you'll see when I go to put it, if we pop it down, if I get one of the 3D foam dots and pop it on the back, you will see that it just gives another different type of look to the scrapbook layout. So whilst those 2 are the same, they look different. Now, I'm going to show you as well what you can do with the flower stickers. Because of the backs, you can add the foam dots on the back of here as well, and then you can stick them over the top. So just really have fun and play with it, and you'll see you'll get a great different look to the scrapbook page. Now I'm going to show you one that I've done up already. Just pop that one to the side and get this one over here. And you'll see that I've added lots of different dimensions to this. So the first thing I'm going to do is use one of the little bows that comes as a pack, and once again with a foam dot you can use whatever type of glue you want to. I just think these adds a lot of dimension when you're doing scrapbook pages. It's always nice to have something different. Okay, and now you'll see when I add back in the picture and the words, it all fits in nicely. So having the acetate, you can take it away and bring it back, and you can play around with it. So once you know exactly where you want it to be, you just peel them off and you can stick them down. And I'm just going to use the ruler really lightly there, and I'm just going to pop it down all the different letters. but you can really play around so you know exactly where you want it to be on your layout. And I'm going to go with the little phrase of spring has sprung for the nice weather. And we'll just pop them all on. And there's a great thing about this thicker set as well, so each different letter is a different colour, so you don't feel like all of them are one colour, you can't do anything different. You can just mix it around with all the different patterns as well. Some have flowers on, some don't. So you can see my S's are all going to be different. Once we're happy with how it looks, you might want to move it over. I'm just going to add a little bit of double-sided tape to the picture and pop it in, and then just show you a couple of finishing touches on how to add some extra dimension from the range. And there's so much to this range that you can add the resin flowers, you can add the stickers, the paper flowers, so it's great if you're a scrapbooker. Okay, we've got that. I'm just going to slide the picture under the flowers, pop it in the centre there. So one of the things I really love from this range is the resin flowers. They're all different types, and all you have to do is peel one off and it comes with a sticky back, or if you want you can take it off. They look really pretty as well if you're making your own hair clips. So we just pick a couple of the different colours, and you don't have to think, oh, does it go there? Just pop it on and give it a go. And then we'll add a blue one as well. Pop it up the top here. The last thing I'm going to add to this is I've used some of the cut and emboss punches, which are really great to use. So they don't just cut, they also emboss. And I've used some of the paper from the ranges to get some different looks, and just to add them in, just to give it a different feel to it. So put one here, and then we'll use one of the little ones as well. And because it has a hole in the centre, you just need to just be aware when you're putting your 3D foam dots in. And there we go. And there's our finished layout. Thank you very much.